Hey, what's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another video. This time I'm going to be putting together Trajann Valoris from the new Adeptus Custodes release. Now these are really neat looking models, great design and whatnot, obviously all CAD design, but there's some excitement behind them. So just going to crack open the box here and just going to take a look at the sprues. Now, as you can probably tell, this is all being done voiceover work, because obviously right now my camera doesn't really pick up audio all that well. But, here we are, two nice, simple, easy sprues, and I'm just going to go over the assembly of the model here for you. So, we're going to start off, and everything is right here, and it's all been cleaned, or at least it's about to be cleaned, and with all the excess flash removed from it. And we're just going to go through the steps of putting it all together. Now, in this particular case, unfortunately I'm out of my plastic glue, so I'm going to be pulling off my old super glue here, and usually I prefer plastic. And we're going to start with the assembly of the torso. So, just a little bit of glue, put it together here. Nice and simple. And then that piece itself is going to go over top of the leg piece. And all in all, like, one of the big advantages of these new CAD design pieces that we've been seeing the past couple of years is that they do go together very nicely, with a couple exceptions, which you will see later in this build. So there it is. There's the main body and the torso put together. So we're now going to just attach the armor plate for the, the right leg. So again, just a tiny little bit of glue in there. And the nice thing is that all these places have little divots or connector pieces, which make things very easy and convenient to put together. You don't need a lot of glue because everything fits in very snugly, which is really nice. So next up, we are going to put on the bottom of the cloak, and you can see here there's a couple surfaces to apply the glue to, just to make sure that it adheres without any large gaps to it. And it just slides on. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to notice that there's going to be some space between the model and the cloak itself. That one caught me off guard at first, but it is supposed to be like that. And you can see me struggling a little bit to get it in there, make sure it sits properly. But yeah, there is going to be a little bit of space between the model and the cloak, and that is proper, that is to be expected. So now we're going to go and put on his left leg. So again, just a little bit of glue, nice, simple, easy to do. And from there, it's going to give us the ability to put on the armor plate on the left leg. Oh, sorry, we're going to move to the tactical rock first. That's what happens when I record this after the fact. So a little bit of glue on the tactical rock, and you can see a little divot on the foot that fits into the tactical rock. So just play around with it a little bit, just make sure it slides in there and it fits nicely. But there you go. And that just gives him his nice sanding piece for the base. Now we're moving on to the left armor plate. So again, just a tiny little bit of glue, something you'll hear quite a bit with these build videos, and just goes on nice and snugly. You don't really have to force it in there or anything like that. Really nice. And overall, the design on these models is just chocked full of detail, which is really nice. So next up, we're going to start putting together the arms, and this one is the right arm. So this is the one that holds his large axe weapon. So, and as with all the CAD stuff, there's a nice little socket to fit the arm into the pauldron, which makes it really easy, nice and snug. And it allows us to just put a little bit of glue on to attach it to the arm, like so. And as much as I love the posability of the old school models, these new CAD designs are just so easy to put together, really nice. Now this is the first instance you're going to see of a gap. You can see it right there where the cloak connects, and I had to play around with it a little bit, and even in the end I'm not entirely satisfied with it, but there is that small gap there that you're going to see on the cloak. A little bit of liquid green stuff should do the trick there, but just be mindful of it when you're putting it together. So next up, we are going to take a look at the left arm, and this one is a lot simpler. It's just the hand pointing down. So once again, we're just going to fit the arm into the socket of the pauldron, and that'll get us into a position to glue it to the arm itself. And once again, you're going to see a bit of the cloak on this one, and same deal as with the other side. Unfortunately, there is a possibility that you're going to get a bit of a gap when attaching it. And again, it's really odd for a CAD design model that these things usually fit together very, very tightly, almost seamlessly at times. So again, just be mindful of that. Again, a little bit of liquid green stuff. You should be able to fill it in nicely. So moving on to the next step, we are going to put together the animal skin, and I believe it's a lion head for the right shoulder. Now this one was a little bit tricky. I had to play around with a bit to see where exactly it fits on the folds of the cloak, because it's not quite clear either in the instructions or on the model. But play around with it, maybe do some dry fitting first, which is what I should have done. But once you get it in there, you can apply the head of the skin to the cloak, and you have yourself a nice decorative cover on the pauldron. So I'm pretty sure that's a lion's head, but I don't know. I'd have to take another quick look at it. So next up, we're almost to the end of everything. We have the little heraldic shield that goes onto the right chest piece. Now this particular piece, the instructions have us putting it on a lot sooner. In my own experience, I recommend this is probably one of the last pieces to put on, and that's because of something you'll see later on. So after the heraldic shield, we're going to have that little clasp that goes onto the side of the left pauldron, and then a little decorative piece, and these just need a little bit of glue to go on and fit to the model. It's nice, quick, and easy. So next up, we are moving up right to the end here, and we are going to start playing around with his axe. And at this point, it's all just very simple to put together. So just a little bit of glue on the hand there, on the wrist joint, attach it, and it sits nice and firm on there. And it's a great looking axe. Again, like these CAD design things are fantastic. It's just unfortunate it reduces the posability. And the last piece is going to be his head. Now this is where I figure you should do the heraldic shield after, because with that there, the head becomes very tricky to attach. And all that's left is for us to put a little bit of glue on the feet and attach it to the base. Like so. So all in all, there you guys go. This is the Trajann Valoris model. Very nice model all in all. I enjoyed putting it together. I'm looking forward to painting it up. I'm looking forward to putting together the rest of the models in this group. But very easy to build, very easy to put together. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and tune in for more videos at a future date. And as always, happy wargaming.